Yeah, it's a great start. I mean, we talked about having some urgency, playing with a little urgency, a little playoff urgency. Philly always gives us a tough game for whatever reason. I think we always dominate the game, but we can never figure them out. They always sit deep and make it tough on us. And, you know, I think we came out with a great mentality, and our finishing was fantastic right from literally the opening seconds. You know, Mike and our attackers were really aggressive in the first half, and it really paid dividends. So, great first half, terrible second half. But when you clinch the East and play that well in the first half, I guess we're allowed to have a mulligan. But the second half's not good enough. We have to make sure that doesn't happen again.
After Toronto, Jesse said that all 11 players that started just weren't good enough and you guys didn't have enough intensity. How are you guys able to bounce back, especially after Dallas gets that win and you have a little bit of pressure on yourselves to keep up?
I think we have always bounced back. After every bad performance we've had, we've always bounced back and responded in a good way. Obviously, we had that stretch in the summer where we lost 4 games in a row, but I think that was an anomaly, and that wasn't indicative of who we are as a team. So we knew we would bounce back. I told the guys I was happy Dallas won. It put more pressure on us, and I think that this team steps up when the pressure's on the most. And I told the guys before the game, I said, listen, good teams, good players, they want to step up in the spotlight. They want to be involved in high-pressure games and high-pressure situations, because that's when you really see what character comes out. And I thought the response in the first half was unbelievable. So we didn't let them breathe right from the start. We did exactly what we wanted to do. You can have performances like the one in Toronto. It just happens sometimes. I mean, Toronto wanted to make the game ugly, and we played into that. So now when we come and play at home, we know that it's going to be a much better game. We know that we're going to be able to do the things that we want to do with the ball. And look, our fans give us confidence. Obviously, one of the best halves of the season from us.
You worry at all when you get up 2-0 that early in the game, where the game plan gets a little bit crazy there, and you think they can get back to the game?
Certainly, you'd rather be up 2-0 than tied 0-0, but I do think that it changes things a little bit. You want to make sure that you don't lose that hunger to score goals. I mean, Jesse says it well. I mean, after we score the first goal, we need to just focus on scoring the second goal. After we score the second goal, we need to focus on scoring the third goal. We just need to have little frames in the game that where we don't take our foot off the gas. And I think in the first half, we were really, really good. They had about 10 minutes there where they got back into the game, but we defended really well, and then we closed out the half really positively. In the second half, totally different team on the field. I think we were a little complacent. We knew the game was over, but that doesn't mean we stop playing. I mean, if we have a performance like that second half in the playoffs, it's going to kill us. So a little bit naive from us, a little bit lazy. I'm just, I'm happy that we won. Let's not be too Thierry here. But I certainly think that we need to learn from that second half and get better, because we know that we can be a great team. We know that we can go far in the playoffs, but we have to put together full 90-minute performances like that first half.